This is Dr. O'Hara. I'm going to pick up where I left off. I already covered the comma and the semicolon. In this section, I'm going to cover the colon and the apostrophe. So in APA style, there's only one use for the colon, which is at the end of a complete sentence. So you cannot put a colon after a verb, preposition such as or including. It cannot be put in the middle of a sentence. It can only be used at the end of a complete sentence. So a colon can be used anywhere a period can be used. So here I've got my example. There is only one choice for the use of the colon. That's a complete sentence. So I've got my colon and then I've got my phrase that follows at the end of a complete sentence. There was only one method used, and then developmental is the phrase that follows. So the basket included apples, oranges, and peaches. I can't use a colon here because this is not the end of the sentence. So it can only be used at the end of a complete sentence. Just because you have a list does not automatically mean that you're going to be using a colon. Sometimes you need to add these words, the following, so that you end up having a complete sentence. The basket included the following, and here's the phrase that follows, apples and oranges. Notice how it's not a complete sentence. The basket included the following, apples, oranges, and peaches. Here's another example. The basket included all of the items for the picnic, sandwiches, beverages, napkins, and a blanket. Now, if the phrase that follows the colon is a complete sentence, you need to capitalize the first word just like you would any complete sentence. That's not true with the semicolon. It's only true for the colon. Okay, I'm going to move on to the apostrophe. What I like about this cartoon is that it says the apostrophe points to the owner. So it points to whoever is doing the possessing. So apostrophes are only used to indicate possession in APA style. So what you need to be aware of is whether the item that's doing the possessing is singular or plural. So in this case, this is only one student. So the student's book. In this case, I have multiple students. So the students' reports are due. And if you have a bunch of people who are doing the possessing, then the apostrophe only goes with the last person in the list. And then here's some other uses that we see. She was 27 weeks gestation. Do not add the apostrophe to make words plural, just add S, so MDs, MRIs, 1960s. And in APA style and in all the writing styles, except for the Associated Press, no contractions are allowed. So you cannot use any words with contractions in APA style. Okay, I'm going to stop here and I'll